there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Last time I showed you how to dig up a music box, and today I wanted to talk a bit about something else entirely, namely Necromancers. Necros arrived to the game with the Elsewhere chapter back in 2019. It was the first new class since Wardens arrived with Morrowind, and the thrill was palpable. Great things and loads of fun were expected of the Necromancer class, and in the beginning, Necros seemed to fulfill every promise and great expectation. All 3 Necromancer skill lands proved fun and efficient, builds toying with the power of undeath, unearthed-like mushrooms, and for a while, Necros reigned supreme. They made excellent tanks, persistent healers, and unbelievably efficient damage dealers. I remember running a veteran dungeon with a Necro healer, and after the run, they laughed and said lol, I did the most damage as a healer. It was a delightful moment that embodied what Necros started out as. And then, the waves of nerfs started to hit. I can't even begin to remember every single thing that was taken from Necros. Abilities started to make less and less damage. Status effects could no longer compete with those of other classes. Speed was impacted. Even ultimate abilities grew weaker. We stood by, helpless, as Wardens and Dragon Knights and later Arcanists took their place in the spotlight while Necros hid to lick their wounds. I've only ever made 2 Necromancers, Eterna and Tinesa. I have noted the impact of alterations in both of them. Though I have combined Necromancer abilities with vampire and weapon skills, neither of them has been fun to play with in many moons. I've pondered about their builds, wondered how to make them faster and deadlier, but all I could think of was to put new dresses on them. That doesn't help much, even in PvE. Recent updates have brought a little bit of consolation to the Necromancer class. It seems game devs want us to focus on using siphons now. Shocking Siphon and Restoring Tether have been granted a minor boost, but I don't think that's enough to bring the fun back to this neglected class. I, for one, would, more than anything, like to enjoy playing as a Necromancer once more. I want to run through the fields as red mist, summon skeletons to my aid, freeze those who stand against me, spread disease on all those who cross paths with me. I mentioned in a stream about a year ago that I'd like to create an ice necro. That thought was soon joined by disease damage, and though neither of those ideas really caught spark back then, something happened. Something grand and peculiar, almost like the Grey March but with less destruction. Same amount of madness though. Scribing altered the way builds are made, brought a fresh spark to combining abilities with skill lands and armor sets, and though we cannot tamper with class abilities, this new aspect can breathe new life into our undead friends. I have my doubts about Necromancers rising to reach the highest dungeon numbers while running a group dungeon as a healer anytime soon, but perhaps Scribing can make playing as a Necro fun again. For me, this class has always been the one that's thickest with immersion, the one that offers most aspects for roleplay. You know, the fun things, rousing skeletons to slay skeletons to feed abilities that create more skeletons. I've played around with ice and disease lately, and I do believe Scribing will allow me to make my dreams of immersion-heavy Necro builds come true. They might not be fast, but I promise they will be fun. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Next time, I thought we might venture deeper into ice. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.